While it's taken more than a century, Germany's admitted it committed genocide against tens of thousands of Nama and Ovaherero people in Namibia.
We will now officially call these events what they were from today's perspective, a genocide. In doing so, we are acknowledging our historical responsibility. In the light of Germany's historical and moral responsibility, we will ask Namibia and the descendants of the victims for forgiveness.
But it's taken years of negotiations for Germany to apologize. Community leaders had tried through courts to compel the German government to pay reparations for the extermination of nearly 100,000 Nama and Ovaherero people. This took place during Germany's early 20th century colonization of what was then Southwest Africa. While the court bids failed, in May, Germany agreed with the Namibian government to provide $1.3 billion in development aid for the next 30 years.
Germany has been dictating. And for me, it was like a case of you have a murderer or a rapist, and this person is the one to decide whether I have raped or not, and should I find myself guilty, what could be the best punishment or verdict that I can give myself. So that is how the whole process was not acceptable to us.
There are others too who say the negotiations between the two governments excluded those directly affected by the genocide. We first met Ida Hoffman 4 years ago. She's been fighting for the direct payment of compensation. She fears the development aid will never reach the communities affected.
They have killed our people. They took our land. They took our resources. Our people have become the poorest of the poor.
During the genocide, these communities were robbed of their land and cattle. Today, many say they continue to suffer the legacy of being displaced, and that this chapter in Namibia's history remains unresolved. Fahmida, Al Jazeera.